Hey there, so I've got my new Numa Piano 73 here, and it's connected up to my Kawai CA95. So both the keyboards are controlling the sounds from the Numa Piano, but it's going through the line out to the Kawai speakers, because obviously Numa doesn't have any speakers. So I've got it on the initial settings, so haven't changed anything on the keyboard sensitivity. If I play the Kawai keyboard, it sounds pretty good. All very normal, and that's using the Numa sounds. If I play the Numa keyboard, I'll try to do the same velocity, well, I'll do the same hand pressure. From here, this is very muffled, and the velocity response is just all wrong, it seems. I can also do it so that this is controlling the Kawai's sound, so I can just turn off this piano, turn on the MIDI mode, and then on this I'll turn the local on, and I'll change the transmit receive channel. Okay, so now this should be controlling the Kawai's sounds. And that's controlling the Kawai sounds as well. So this is what the Kawai sounds like. Same. So it's nothing to do with volumes on this, because this is just a MIDI message which is being sent to the Kawai and rendered on the Kawai. And I've just shown this the same using the sounds from the Numa and using the sounds from the Kawai. So what I can do is I can actually change the settings. So what we've got on here, we've got velocity curve normal. You probably can't read this because it's quite small text. And there's something called keyboard sensitivity as well. And there's a keyboard black-white balance. So I've found the best settings, or if we set this to soft. I don't know why they have a hard setting, because this is just all wrong. You know, normal is all wrong, hard is completely wrong. Soft is okay. As you can hear, that's still not as sensitive as the Kawai, so I find I have to up the keyboard sensitivity by about 12% or so. It's about the same. And I'm also finding that the black keys need a bit of boosting as well. So I put the black key sensitivity up to about 8% or so. It varies a bit because the key length on these makes it harder to press the black keys closer to the pivot, because the amount of movement here is very small compared with what we've got up here. I find about 8% normal. Anyway, so that's how I've got the setup, and it seems pretty good, pretty similar. I'll just go back to the internal sounds. So turn off the MIDI. Yeah, and on this, so I can play the internal sounds via the Kawai as well. Just turn local off there. I need to change the MIDI channel as well. So this should be both controlling the response is very similar. But the point we was trying to ascertain is whether this is normal behaviour, because it doesn't seem normal when you have to change the settings to a soft velocity curve. There's only 3 settings plus a fixed. So there's soft, normal and hard. And it seems like soft is the only useful one. And you still have to up the keyboard sensitivity by 12% and up the black key balance by 8% in order to get it at the correct velocities for... I mean, I'm not completely sure this is universally correct, because I mean, it just matches what we've got on the Kawai. And you know, you can tell by ear that it sounds pretty good. You can still play softly. So is that just my machine, or is it an experience, something that other people with the Numa 73 are finding? Are my settings just badly calibrated in the factory? I don't know. The other problem is that once you've got these settings, it works well for most of the pianos. So that's now the Japan Grand. Sounds pretty good. I should remind you of the default settings. I'll put these back down to 0. This is what it sounds like out of the box. You can imagine how disappointed I was when I first tried it out. So it doesn't seem like it's normal. But then you've got there's this Stage D piano which you can download, which I've downloaded, which actually seems like it's got more samples, more depth, more perhaps some piano samples. And yeah, that does need some boosting as well, but I was finding at the same setting, so soft, plus 12, and plus 8 for black white, it's now too bright. Although, yeah, it's the same that you get from an external keyboard. So it seems like for these different patches, most of the ones is fine, but then this new patch, they have this kind of different velocity response. That might be a bit picky, but yeah. So it just means I have to change the settings, and you can only change these velocity settings in the global settings, so I can't just change it to a particular sound or a particular patch I'm using, which is a bit annoying. So yeah, let me know if this is normal, because otherwise I'm probably have to get it repaired or send it back or something, because yeah, it's a bit worrying. Okay, thanks.